All right, Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, Bahashim, Rapakwadash. Second of all, I want to give double honors to my elders and apostles of Great Millstone, Elder Tahar, and on down that rule well. And third of all, I want to give a peace and safety to the hopeful elect out there, the brothers that push this truth, the truth of the King James Bible, and all truth and sincerity throughout the four corners of the globe. All right, so I just want to do a short lesson. I have alone the spirit of Yahweh Bahashim, Yahweh Shai allows it to go. There's going to be more news Slakia concerning the bird flu. And Lord Will's brothers can see on the screen. I have this article here from the Yahoo Finance. I'm not going to read all of them, just read key parts in it. It says just one human is infected by the bird flu in the U.S. More cases are likely. It says it's spreading rapidly, just like with the C19. All right, started out small, not a big deal, but then look what happened. It blew up, and things ain't been the same since. It's spreading rapidly among cows, which people eat beef. It's also infecting skunks, mountain lions, and red foxes. All right, check this part right here out. Well, one more paragraph down. Yet, as the highly contagious avian flu affects mammals across the U.S., just one human case has been reported so far. Check this out. But that's probably only because there's an extremely limited testing of people on the way to detect it. Right, so they're saying the only reason why they think this hasn't reached pandemic yet because people are getting tested for it. Just like what's not. I bet the same way they test for the C19 is the same way they're going to test for this. All right, because when you look at the symptoms for the B flu, it's the same. It's the same symptoms for the C19. The exact same thing. All right. I said the state government and homeowners kept the Center of Disease Control and Prevention team from conducting on the grounds of investigation that would offer a further picture of the prevalence of the virus in humans that threatens to impair federal officials responding to the outbreak. So they're saying that these farmers or whatever ain't letting them come in there, and basically like the article is going to explain that the reason why they're not letting them do it because they're afraid they're going to shut it down, which they probably will say their cows are infected. You need to shut down and kill your cows, and they lose money, and that's less food getting on the grocery shelves. All right, when outbreak that may review as the biggest test for the pandemic is just the C19. So they're comparing this to C9. The recent patient is recovering after experiencing eyewitness as the sole symptom. However, the avian flu typically kills half the people known to have been infected, hinting at the danger it poses if it were to spread widely. So it's saying this take things out. This B flu could take shit out. Okay, I'm gonna read this part right here, and that's it. It says the CDC also does not have authorization to carry out the on-ground investigations without the valid and state that have confirmed the infected cattle, saying they have not made such a overturn to the agency. Private dairy farmers will also have to welcome the CDC investigators, right? So these farmers or whatever, they'll have to invite them to come in and check. And most likely what they're going to do, 100% it's safe to say they'll just shut them down. All right. Because again, this is all part of the, what, a part of prophecy. All right. Because it's going to help bring about a famine. All right. And a plague. All right. And the industry heavily relented on immigrant workers, on immigrant workers who are often linear on interacting, like I can't read today, with government officials and worrying about losing income if they test positive. Farmers may also be reluctant to scourge for infected cows out of the concern that they might have the downsides of their low profit margin business. All right, so basically they're saying not only do they have these immigrants out there working for pretty much nothing, for pennies, all right, which a lot of them are people, but also because if the chickens or the poultry or the beef or the cows have it, they'll have to put them down, which they lose money, and that's less food getting to the grocery shelves. All right, there's food getting to the grocery shelves. All right, so That's all I'm gonna read. Brothers want to check it out. It's on the Yahoo Finances. But yeah, it looks like they're bigging this thing up, and they've been bigging it up. Well, it ain't going away. They keep speaking on it. All right. Testing, we need testing for this, we need that. All right. Which the Lord. Really said that this is one of the signs of his coming. All right. All right, pestilence. This St. Matthew chapter 24, verse 7. For nation shall rise against nation, and kingdom against kingdom, and there should be famines. This is Lord Yahweh Shah speaking. This should be famines, which again, this bird flu, whatever, people, these farmers or whoever have to kill their cows and kill their chickens. So that's going to help amp up the famine. And pestilence. And the bird flu will count as a pestilence, a plague, or just like the C-19. And earthquakes in diverse places. All these are the beginnings of sorrows, right? So we're in the time of great sorrows, all right? Because again, Esau he keeps speaking on this. This is twice that the bird flu thing has been on the front page of the Drudge Report, all right? And the last video I did through the Spirit and Power of Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai, speaking about all these distractions that Esau has out there, all right? And he could easily, creep this up out of nowhere. Say, yeah, we done testing. We got 2,000 people we found are affected with it. They just came in and did randomly tested, randomly tested. All right, that's just me speaking as a man. But and like I said also in previous videos, they could easily just say, if you reading any beef or anything like that, you need to come get yourself checked out, man, because we're finding a lot more cows have this. And then there was another article recently that said that this thing could have been going down way before they actually discovered it. So they could easily just say that, yeah, man, if you eating any beef or anything like that, you need to come get yourself checked out. All right? Easily say that. Or drinking any milk or eating any chicken. Those things Jake love, which the only thing damn near anything we can really eat here is chicken and beef. All right? Easily come out and say that, yeah, man, and they said it's in pigs too. All right? So you pork loving niggas out there, you counting this too. All right? But yeah, they could easily just say that, man, and say, come get yourself tested, you test positive, and then we're in a whole nother ball game, a whole nother lockdown, all right, before you know it, all right? This is 2nd Ezra chapter 16, verse 17. Woe is me, who will deliver me in those days? And these are the days that our forefather Esdras, the Lord showed our forefather Esdras, all right? The beginning of sorrows and great mourning, the beginning of famine and great death, the beginning of wars and powers shall stand in fear, the beginning of evils. What shall I do when these evils should come? Right, lockdowns. Lockdowns is counted as great evils. All right. Verse 19. Behold, famine and plagues and tribulation, which again, this beef flu will count as a plague, and it's going to help bring about a famine. Tribulation and anguish are sent as a scourge for the amendment. But for all these things, they should not turn from their wickedness, nor be any way mindful of the scourge. Right, like with the C-19. Our people should have turned. So it's, for a period of time, some of them did seem to be turning from their wicked ways. But after a while, they went right back to the garbage. All right. But this one, like Bill Gates said, if this one is it, the beef flu is it, then it's going to get into the people. All right. For real this time. Verse 21, which we know what it's actually going to be. All right. You know what. All right. Verse 21, behold, victuals, which is food and things like that, should be so good cheap upon the earth. And a few years ago they were, but not anymore. All right, that they should think themselves to be in good case. Right, our people thought it was all good. Go to McDonald's and all that and get a burger for cheap. Now McDonald's came out and said that the consumer can't afford our food anymore. All right, because it's the inflation or whatever. All right, so back then everything was all good. Through the Spirit and the power of Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai, starting with the elders and the apostles of Great Millstone, all right, we're bringing this scripture out like crazy, all right, and brothers ranking no down, saying, yeah, if things seem all good now, you can go to your Burger King and McDonald's and eat for free. I mean, not eat for free, but eat for cheap, all right? But like it says right here, that they should think themselves to be a good case. And even then shall evils grow upon the earth, right? Things was just getting bad, worse and worse. The value of the dollar was rapidly decreasing. And then when the C-19 came and they did all that mass money printing, one of the reasons why anyway, that completely destroyed the power of the US dollar. All right. And that's why inflation is so high. Because the value of the dollar goes down. When the value of the dollar goes down, the worth of the dollar goes down, the prices in the stores go up. All right. So back then they thought everything was all good, but that whole time the Most High was pulling the strings, man. And now look at today. People can't even afford to eat at McDonald's. McDonald's is a luxury now. All right. These places are luxuries now. These fast food restaurants are luxuries now. All right. Then shall evils grow upon the earth, sword, famine, and great confusion. Right. Sword, famine, and great confusion. That's what's coming. The sword. All right. Esau is getting ready to come down with that wrath, and the famine is coming. And this bee flu. All right. The Most High could use this to help bring about the famine. Run with this to help bring about the famine and the pestilence. All right. So with that, our lesson was fine. I want to give all praises, honor, and glory again into our great powers, the gods of Israel, Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, Bahashim, Rakak Wadash. Double honors to my elders and apostles of Great Millstone, and peace and safety to you brothers that push this truth and sincerity. And with that, I'm going to say shalom.